We are live. Okay, we're live. We will not be live on YouTube for another indeterminate length of time. So I'm just going to watch it and see. There it is. We're live on YouTube, and we don't have any feedback anywhere.
Do you want this moved?
What?
This it's your it's pretty tight. Do you want it moved back just a little?
Uh-uh.
Put it back to the picture.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
No, that's right where I want it.
Okay.
I want to be able to see. I want people to be able to see the fish. And that's not bad. It's not bad. See how the logo is blacked out?
Mhm.
That's very cool. All right. Let's see. Can I get your supplement in GLBV? GLBV? This is the monitor is a little far and it's Great Britain. Yes, you certainly can. Glenn, you need to go to fatherfish.fish and scroll down, and you will find a distributor for the UK. Just click on that, and you'll be good to go. Do eye biter cichlids sift sand like Geos? So do eye biter cichlids sift sand like Geos? Many there are a series of assumptions and complicated questions there. This is the sort of thing I typically turn over to the fatherfish shoal to get all of the experts to make their opinions of such matters known. However, since we are live on Fatherfish, we're going to attempt to answer your question. First of all, eye biter cichlid. The transcriptus historically has been the culprit that has had that name attached to it. In truth, it is not an eye biter any more than any other fish is an eye biter. So while the transcriptus, it's not transcriptus either, I've got the wrong name. It's that thin, flat fish with a long, pointy nose. It's, well, I can't remember, it'll come to me, maybe. I haven't thought about African cichlids in years. Anyway, actually, that fish I do not believe is a sand sifter. Its mouth is all wrong to be a sand sifter. Now, it is conceivable that the fish you're referring to is not the one I'm thinking of, whose name I cannot remember. It's more likely, in fact, that you're thinking of a more traditional um, traditional Malawi cichlid. All Malawi cichlids are bottom feeders. That is to say, they scrape algae off of rocks. They do not sift sand in the way you're describing, so much as they scrape sand and scrape rocks in order to get the algae off. So the difficulty with the question is that there are a series of assumptions in it that may or may not hold. That it's unclear what cichlid you're referring to, and it's unclear what you mean by sifting sand, because there are no African cichlids that sift sand the way Geophagus do. Geophagus are a South American cichlid that actually gets the majority of its food from the sand that it's sifting. All right, we have, who was this? We have was it Lisa? It is Tina. Tina, is it Tina? Yeah, Tina Kalani. Tina, you have an icon up, but you're not there. Are you trying to get into the channel in order to show us your tank? Or did you just click a button and wonder where you are now? I don't quite know what to do. I think I'm going to kick you out, which will allow you to come back in fully with camera and microphone so that we can actually have a conversation. I do want to mention anyone who comes up, and everyone is welcome to join us. I've posted the link. I will attempt to post it again. Click on the link, and it will lead you into the live stream. Once you click on it, you need to turn the volume on your YouTube channel or your Facebook channel completely off. You will be able to hear what's going on because you will be brought into the StreamYard channel. So we'll be able to talk normally. But if you leave the link up for YouTube and leave the volume on, we will hear you and then 30 seconds later hear you again. And if we have enduring conversations, it will be both of those repeated over and over, and it can echo. So please, if you're coming up, turn off the volume on your YouTube so we won't have to listen to Father Fish say everything twice. Glenn Pratts, please come and get your supplement. We did that, didn't we? See you sound psychedelic says we're here. Good. See you and sound is good. I have my new microphone. See that right there? The new lapel microphone. And we have with us this evening our new sound and cameraman, John. Say hello, John.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
John is we'll bring John on screen later so you can see him and get some of you have already met him. Most of you probably have not. What do we have? Can I see that? We've got about 60 people in. All right. Do we have anyone yet ready to come up and show us your tanks? We're here as show and tell. The purpose of this evening is for folks to be able to show off and brag about their tanks, or show us tanks that have problems, or just show us something that's that is so spectacular you can't keep it to yourself. So anyway, I did post the link. It's also posted at the top of the chat where it is tagged. It's a StreamYard.com. You can click on that and it'll bring you right on in here. All right, let's get some more questions. Oh, let's see. Elsa, Discord will help you. Right. What type of fish is the large gray one in the background? It's a Central American cichlid, and I'm not sure which one. I remembered yesterday, and today I'm not at all sure. I'll probably remember it again. Now, somebody is up, but they do not have their camera on. There it is. Look at this. Look at this.
Hi, Father Fish.
Hi, sweetie. Can you turn your
Oh,
camera sideways? Wonderful. And I'm
well,
going to
this is
move you.
plants I'm growing out, but I was wondering if I could get your advice on my 2-gallon tank here. The water,
Okay.
for some reason, it keeps getting cloudy even though I do water changes.
Okay. Let me see the substrate. All right. The problem is you need more sand.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to add some sand to it tomorrow then.
Another inch at least.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
That'll solve the problem. Show us your tank. Let's see it one more. Yeah, the you have what is that lasagna alongside you? What is that? What
Well, this one, I actually have too much frog bit. So I started putting it in the turkey pans, hoping that I can keep it alive until I find someone who needs some.
Oh, excellent. Frog bit. Yeah, you send me some. You were gonna send me some.
Hey, if you want some father fish, I'm on Discord. Just send me your address and I'll send you some.
All righty, we'll do it. We'll do it. That's fun. What did that come out of?
Actually, that came out of, let's see if I can get this tank over here. This tank.
Oh, now we're getting to the good stuff.
Now, this one eventually I'm going to turn into a father fish tank. Somebody gave me this tank and it's
Oh,
just,
wonderful. What a spectacular sword.
yeah, this sword is beautiful. It's the biggest sword I've ever seen.
It's wonderful. What size tank is that?
It's just a little 10-gallon.
And yeah, beautiful sword. It's
God.
unusual to be able to have a sword in that small a tank, but it really looks nice.
Yeah, it sets off the whole tank.
Yeah, it does.
I
It
really
does.
love this. I love the setup of this, but I'm going to redo it hopefully in the coming weeks and add
You know,
the
you don't need to. I would
I
not
don't.
add another inch of sand.
Oh, that's it?
And then yeah, and then start building a food web
Yes, sir.
with leaves and mulch from your resurrection jar. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. I've got several of those in here.
All right. Well, get that going in there. Add another inch of sand. You don't need to tear that up. It looks fine. Just make the substrate deeper. It needs
Awesome.
to be a minimum of 2 inches. If you can get it to 3 inches, that's better. And then start building food web in it.
Yes, sir. I will definitely start doing that. I'm trying to get it where you guys can see the gourami.
Oh, I see them. What kind of gourami? Oh, it's a blue gourami.
Yes, sir.
No,
I believe
it's
so.
a dwarf. It's a dwarf blue. Yeah, pretty.
He's got very pretty colors, but right now he's being shy. Come on.
Yeah, very nice. Well, thank you, Dean. I appreciate it.
Thank
Somebody
you.
else was here and they went away, so we'll try to get them back. Lovely.
Thank you. You have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, dear. You too. And thanks for coming up.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Bye for now.
Bye.
All right. Somebody else was here and they went away. Come on back. You don't need to be shy. Everybody's welcome and everybody's a friend. So come join us. Let's see. Let me get back over to the chat. Oh, let's see. My camera isn't working. Who said that? There it is. And I'm not home. Oh, well, it's Tina. Oh, okay. Hoping next show until, oh, well, I hope so too. Perfect. Oh, Psycho Plant Lady is here. Lavore Alskev. I can't say LSKS. Ulsk. Ulskev. That doesn't pronounce in English. Let's see. I want to give you a wrench right there and right there. Well, actually, we could have John doing this, couldn't we? You know what we need to do? I wish I had white Anubia to show. Oh, that's John. John just said that. And he's sitting alongside me typing to me. Elsa and Gary Ortega, fun fact, plants like low pH. Some do, and others don't. And we're going to give you a wrench. Okie dokie. And James Batchelder. James is here. Oh, good. James is here and James is on. You all need to hear from James. And he's somehow, where is it? Add moderator. Let me get your wrench, James, and then we're gonna bring you up. Oh, you're not here. James, click on the link. I'm going to post it again right now. Just click on that link right there. Whoops, somebody just did. Who is this? I can just barely read that. Well, we now have 3 people in. So I don't want to bring them all up at once, but maybe we better. Can you read that, John? I can't read those.
Add to
Yeah, no,
page
here, down here, the
Oh.
name.
something Lane, Lake Lima, something like that.
You can't read it any better than I can. All right.
Hi, Father Fish.
Yes, I can't read your name. I'm too far from my monitor to see.
Show my pleco.
Oh, Rodrigo. Rogerio.
Hi, I'm from Manaus. Air is very hot today. There is
Awesome.
one in the water.
Oh, look at that. Yeah,
Earth outside.
nice. Very nice.
There is a lot.
Did you collect those plants live?
No, this one I take from the south of Brazil. I go to my father's house and I take a little bit, then explode. This one I buy it.
I need to turn the volume.
I live far from outside. I live in the city. In the big city, is not water.
Turn the volume down on the speaker. That'll help. Very nice.
My deep substrate, some algae. There is a platy. There
Yeah.
is some little bit inside, but sometimes I see, sometimes I don't see.
Okay. Right.
That's driving.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah.
Pretty
That is-
tough. Fish look very happy and healthy.
Yeah.
So you're going to go out and collect fish and plants for your tank, right?
Yeah.
Good.
This plant is an old white I
Right.
collect. This flower.
Salvinia. Excellent. Good job. Well, thank you, Rodrigo.
Thank you. Bye.
Very nice. Bye-bye. All right. Who do we have here who's on a black screen?
Oh, hi.
Hi. Can you turn your camera sideways? There we go. Gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I do watch your channel, not very often, but I just started a tank after 2 years of having a not good time with tanks, and it's really been working for me.
Wonderful. Well, it looks great.
Thank you. I really tried. I changed all my ways. I looked at your videos and you were like, don't put pebbles in there. And I was like, ooh, let me not get gravel then.
Good girl.
And it's been working. I've had this tank set up for about 4 months. I haven't had to do any at all water changes. I've
Wonderful.
added some snails in there.
Yeah,
I
it
have
looks
some shrimp
great.
in there.
Wow.
They're making babies
And
all
you're
the time.
building a food web. You got a food web going.
Yeah. And
Oh,
you know,
you're
I'm working.
amazing. That's wonderful.
I still don't,
And your fish looks
understand it.
terrific.
Thank you. Thank you.
You could use more plants. Put some more plants in it.
Oh yes, I've been trying to. I recently ruined all my plants because I decided to let the floaters take over, and a lot of my plants died.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. So you've given that notion up, I see.
Yeah, so I've
Right.
taken
That's
I've
all
taken
right.
a lot of them down. I used to have the tank full of floaters.
Oh, I know. It gets terrible, doesn't it? Yeah. Looks great. I like it very much. That's wonderful. Pretty better.
Thank you so much. Well, I
Yeah.
have to leave, but I just wanted to show you all the help you've done for me.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Bye, honey. Okay. And who is this? James. Hi, James. Are you on your phone? Turn it sideways.
Oh, how's that?
Perfect. And I'm going to put you on full screen here.
Alrighty.
All right. Okay. So this is the amazing catastrophe.
To say the least.
Explain what's been going on.
Okay, so I followed the fatherfish
First
method.
of all, what size tank is this?
This is a 55-gallon long,
Okay.
fully planted. Started the fatherfish method approximately 4 to 5 weeks ago. I introduced the 2 fish on day 2. Everything was perfect and running flawlessly, and I made the epic mistake of introducing fish that were not quarantined and wound up battling multi-diseases in my aquarium.
All right. Now, full disclosure. How many fish did you put in
I
at
put
that
in
point?
approximately 45 fish in one shot.
There you go.
It was a complete overload, and they were not quarantined, and I learned my valuable lesson.
You certainly did. And it's been a difficult one. You
It
wound up
has.
with you wound up with diseases none of us have ever seen before.
I know, and the Discord, all of the guys you have working for you, they are great. I got information from all over the globe. It was awesome trying to get through this. Now I'm going to recreate this in a much slower fashion. So for all you guys out there, Fatherfish method is awesome. Do not get excited and do not get out of control.
Really. Go slow and be patient.
Go slow. But yeah, the planted method, the deep substrate is all the ingredients that I got from your list. The black cow manure, the potting soil, your pre-mixed mixture is in there, and then the cap of sand, and it is just beautiful.
Wonderful. Well, I'm so glad that we've been talking almost every day for days,
Yes.
trying to get this worked out. And I guess it's working itself out all right. But
It is. It's actually starting to stabilize now, so I'll have
good.
control,
Okay.
but now it's time to focus on the actual ecosystem. I've been using this here resurrection jar, which is from a lake and a river. And I've got lots of life, lots of stuff growing in there. And I've
Oh,
been
wonderful.
introducing all of those leaves and all of those collective items, and everything's there. It's just
Well,
everything's working
it's going to
perfectly.
be spectacular. Absolutely. James, thank you so
So
much
again,
for sharing this.
thank you. I appreciate all the support, and Father Fish on.
All right. Well, take care. Bye for now. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Who is this now? We've got 2 people who don't have their camera on. Okay, there's Robert. Robert, can you turn your camera sideways?
Yes, I can.
Let's see if it'll pick it up. Perfect.
Oh, then I got to turn my camera around too. I'm
That
still
looks
here.
good.
I'm still here at Petco.
Oh, is
I
that
want-
right?
Yeah, I want to show you the father fish aquarium that we set up here at Petco.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, this
Yeah.
is exciting. Oh, my word. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
The skull.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very impressive. What size tank is that?
This is a 20 tall.
20 tall. That's terrific. And you said it's made a big difference in the shop.
Yes, it did. It has give a lot of people around here a lot of confidence in fish keeping and giving them a good understanding as to how a ecosystem actually works, and like it's just great. It's a great change.
So it's been a teaching tool for
Yeah,
you.
I haven't changed the water in this tank in 6 months now. So
Wow.
yeah, we just do little cap offs every week, about a half a gallon of water.
Well, I'm really excited about that. I think that's a real breakthrough.
Yeah,
And it's good to see. It's good to see it happening in a big box store because it brings a whole new sense, a whole new proportion to the hobby, and a whole new sense of what's possible and what really can be done. I'm very proud of you. That's wonderful.
well, thank you very
Robert.
much. I couldn't have done it without the information that I learned from you. So
Well, you bet.
there's my
Terrific.
little sumo loach down there.
Well, we're going to do a little short on this too. So thank you, Robert, very much.
Yep. Yes, sir. Enjoy
Where
your
are you
night.
located? Where are you located?
We're at the Petco in Charleston on Savannah Highway.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yep.
Here on the
Yeah,
East
and we
Coast.
sell all these. We got rid of all the gravel and all these tanks, and we went with just sand bed and lots of plants.
Come on. Come
Yeah,
on.
Yeah.
Really?
So this is our little
shot. Give me
this
a
is our
tight
little
shot
father
of the
fish.
sand. Give me
This is
a
our little
tight
father
shot of
fish
the
beta tank.
sand in the tanks. Give me a
Yeah.
tight shot, Robert.
Yes, sir.
Give me a tight shot of the sand in the tanks. Wow. Wow. That's impressive. Look at that. You got plants in them?
Yep.
Oh, look at this.
Yep.
Out of sight.
Yep.
There's a breakthrough. There's a
Yeah.
real breakthrough.
Yeah, we have
Wow.
all kinds of. Yeah, we've been
they're
able
all
to get.
planted.
Yeah, all these tanks are planted.
Wow.
That's how you
Yep.
spell plants.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I love it.
Yeah.
That's really exciting. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. I couldn't have did it without you.
Congratulations. You bet. Bye for now. See you over on Discord.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You too. Have a good.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay. Who is here? This is. I can't read it.
Bashir.
Barzell. Bashir.
Parzel.
Hello.
Hi. Can you turn your camera sideways?
All right.
Perfect. Hold on a minute. Let me get you full screen. There we go. Oh, look at this.
All right. This is Bashir from Las Vegas, Nevada. And,
Okay.
I basically set these tanks up. I was basically like an old school, right? I mean, large tanks, large fish, no plants, bare bottom.
Yeah.
And then I started seeing your videos, and I was like, okay, I was out of the hobby for a year, and I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna come back, let's try this. So the tank at the top, this one has been set up for maybe 4 weeks.
Wow.
Some nice red. That
Yeah,
looks
I
good.
mean, the problem that happened was I was in China for around 10 days, and I just got back last night, and this tank was full with guppy grass.
Yeah.
So none of the fish had even space to swim. So I had to actually pull a lot of that out. As you can see, a lot of it is just sitting here, like, I mean, it's
Right.
huge amounts that grew in like 4 weeks. So the problem was a lot of it just rooted. As you can see, Like
Oh, yeah.
I had to cut the roots because when I was pulling it out, it would pull the soil along with it,
Yeah, yeah.
and it became really painful. But I think it kind of looks good. I still have to kind of clean it
Oh,
up.
it looks wonderful. Absolutely. What are the
And,
round rings?
oh, those are like moss things my wife got me for Christmas.
Oh, isn't that cool?
Yeah,
Oh,
she grabbed
like
those
a
from the
moss
pet
ring
store.
as opposed to a moss ball. That's
Yeah.
clever.
So yeah, she got these for me for Christmas. The tank below, this one has been set up for around 2.5 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
Uh, Again, same thing. When I got back from China after 10 days, the top was basically just covered with water lettuce. I mean, it's just like a big, thick water
Right.
lettuce.
Right. Yeah.
So I had to pull a lot of those out. And yeah, I mean, the fish are doing great. The water's clean. I just do top offs. Uh, this is my other tank. This is like the tank I started with. It does
Okay.
not have any plants planting, but I had to pull up a lot of water lettuce. I didn't know what to do with it. I just felt guilty
Yeah.
throwing it out. So I just
Ah.
threw it in this tank. The problem here is I have got an FX5 running and it just blows everything to, so all the plants are
Yeah.
just kind of
It's too much
aside.
current. Yeah.
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 One thing great about this is let me just see if I can turn on the light so you can see it better. Yeah, so a lot of the plants that are growing on the top,
Oh,
I
how
mean, I
nice.
have my lily flowering.
Yep.
So, I mean, it
Oh,
kind of
nice. Yeah.
helps with the whole ecosystem, but I cannot plant these because the parrots and the little
Right.
baby flower horn and all those convicts just pull everything apart.
Right. Right. Well, it looks nice. And I think with that level of fish in there, you probably need the current.
Yes, that's true. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe if you can suggest something, how I can plant something in here.
I think it's going to mature. It will mature. You might add another ½ inch of sand. Just
Oh,
what
okay.
you've got about 2 inches now.
Yes, around 2 inches.
Yeah, add another inch of sand. That'll help. And that will also allow some of those plants to establish deeper roots.
Oh, okay. I'll give that a try because the only concern is I don't know if this is coming out on the camera or not, but the parrots, they keep digging pits all the way to the glass, all around the place.
Put a couple of flat stones in there.
Oh,
They're
okay.
trying, yeah, what they're trying to do is they're trying to get to base so they can build a nest. If you put a couple of flat stones, not big ones, little ones, in there, they should use that to build their nest, and that might get them to stop digging.
So something like a river rock basically would do.
Uh-huh. Or a piece of slate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that
Anything.
makes sense.
Something flat about 4 inches.
Ah, perfect. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. And just so you know, this is in my office since I work from home. So this basically keeps me sane during
Nice.
stressful sessions.
Excellent. What kind of work do you do?
I work with radiation therapy for cancer treatment.
Oh my. So is that what you were doing in China?
Yes. I had to go there and train some people. So yeah, that's what I was doing there.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, thank you so much. Delightful to have you up a share.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And as you can see, I got your picture here. So
Bravo. Thank you.
all right. Thank you. Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, could I?
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't think you remember, but I'm David's daughter from Show and Tell. This is my beta tank,
Yes, I
10 gallon. I'm still currently stocking, and I only have one swordfish, but I'm planning on getting some new ones.
Nice.
And
Pretty
I
Get
need
your
a little bit of a
Just get your tank down lower. I mean, your camera down lower, so
Oh,
we
is
can
that
see
better?
in the tank. Yeah, and get real close to it, right up to it. Nice.
Is that better?
Oh yeah.
So I've been like having like really smelly like smells. coming out of this tank, and my mom is not happy about it. So, like, what can I do about it?
Smells.
Yes, like it's very stinky.
Okay, so you got a lot of plants growing on the top.
Yeah, red root
You've
floaters.
got a little bit growing in the sand. How deep? How deep is the sand on top of? Do you have dirt at the bottom?
Yes, I do. I have dirt right
Okay.
here.
And how deep is the sand on top of the dirt?
The sand is about, it's like kind of dirty, but it's about 1.5 inches.
Okay. Add another half inch to an inch of sand.
Okay.
And I think that'll solve the problem.
Yeah, because there's been like little bubbles rising up from all the pressure, and I think that's the problem.
The bubbles are normal, and I don't think there's an odor from the bubbles. But the sand is, I think the sand is just not deep enough, and you're getting those odors from the gas
Substrate?
that's working up. Add another inch of sand. See if that doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, thank you.
You bet. Nice. Enjoy it. That's
Thank
very
you.
nice. Thank you, dear. Bye for now.
Bye.
Very nice. All right. Well, we'll get back. We'll get back to, let's see now. Dimidachrome is compressed. That's it. Thank you, Purge. It's exactly what I was trying to think of. The compressiceps. Thank you. Yes, that's that flat fish that swims upright, that has a long, kind of a pointy, sharp mouth. Now we need to do a few wrenches here. Need to got. Oh, excuse me. Elsa, Fox Frisia, who already has. Who did I give? Okay. Elsa. How do I add my video? Click on the link that I'm posting right now, Elsa. Did I post it? I think I did. Yeah, where it says Father Fish, click on that link, and that's going to take you to StreamYard. The voice sounds so smooth. You can straight out of Cornwall. Well, that's the new mic. So real excited about the new mic. Succo Plant Lady, remember to join the Father Fish Discord. You betcha. No dog, gotta blame something. What do we? Jewelry. Hello, Frank Schilling. I will rent your account. You got it. You got it right there. Done and done. I don't have any control over how long it takes YouTube to actually complete the process, but I've done my part. G32 from Argentina. Did you know you're really, really cool? Thank you for all of the information and the teachings. Well, thank you, G32. You're pretty cool too. Cool knows cool. How's that? Does the smell remind you of rotten eggs? I dare say you're right, Mika. Let's see. Who's that? My dirty tank, 3 months old, is failing. Whoa, let's back up here. This is Talio or Tallow. Often fish have often died, and ammonia is at a toxic level. I suspect I have little plant to reduce ammonia and other something pH 7.4 20 gallon with posilids. Pencil fish? What are posilids? Right. My guess is that your sand is not deep enough. I would add another full inch of sand. Telly, if you can get on um, the stream with us so we can look at your tank. If you cannot do that, then try to get up on Discord so we can look at your tank and see what's going on. Who is this?
Hello.
Hi there,
Hi,
old
this
world.
is this is a totally different tank. Same tank, but taking all of your suggestions. I've added the wood, the moss, the rocks with the wood. I've had to learn how to plant Java fern.
Right,
I had it in a bundle, just put it into the ground, and I
right.
had to
Doesn't work,
untie
right.
it. I get it all out. I actually bought way too much Java fern, and but the main thing was watching the fish acclimate and seeing if
Yeah,
the ick calmed down, and if I was misidentifying the ick as, is it detritus or something that might thrive in warmer conditions,
yeah. I know what
that
you're
looks
talking
like
about.
that
Right,
looks like ick.
epistylus.
Epistylus, actually, yes. So the tetras seem to have calmed down with the white spots. I have
Oh,
the temperature back down at around 77, 78.
okay.
Um,
There
and
is another
everything's.
condition as well that
Mhm,
is not common, but it does happen in a stress environment, and that's virus, and it
mhm.
shows as small white lumps, and
Oh,
they are not terminal. They don't kill the fish, and they don't go away. They just stay there. They can be physically removed.
okay.
Uh,
So I
but
see some of the guppy behavior and the tetra behavior. They'll take sort of the edge of a leaf and sort of kind of do a like a little
like a
body
scratch.
body
Yeah,
scratch.
yeah.
Um,
Typically, that's a sign of ick,
mhm.
but unless you see it, I would not necessarily treat for it. And you've already been through the trauma of increasing the temperature in your tank. So, unless you're losing fish, uh, with the kind, I'll tell you what you can do. Start building a food web in there. What
That
that
is,
will do, what
mhm.
is provide an environment of microfauna that will eat parasites.
Got it, got it.
So it'll be a natural way of controlling any parasites that are in there. And it'll knock ick right out. It'll control it absolutely.
That is, um, I have a rainwater catch, 150 gallon and like a 50-gallon trash can that's just rainwater, and it gets cycled through this gutter system. And for the longest time, I've sort of used that as just basically the free water systems that I've tried to use. Um, so I think I'm gonna try to get some of the food web from there, and I'll actually
Perfect.
bring you guys out there for a second, just to show you guys, so you can see kind of what's the picture look like here. So we have kind of
Oh
move my
yeah.
finger out of the way. Quite a large.
That been set up for a while.
This has basically gained plant matter
Look at all the
along
fish in it. Yeah.
the years.
Yeah, get some of that
Um,
muck off the bottom. That'll be perfect.
so I just added the like extra sand to the bottom because there's no sand, there's no rocks in there.
Okay.
It's just this biodegraded
I'm gonna get
what's it
you up in a
called?
minute. We'll get through these, and then I'm gonna introduce
Um,
you, have you talk a little bit about what you're doing.
so I was just kind of curious if I could scoop some of that muck at the bottom after a few
Absolutely,
weeks and
absolutely.
then add it to a resurrection jar. Something like
You could put it right in the tank. Just do it in very small portions. Like once a week, add a little bit, like a tablespoon or two. Great looking tank. You still there? Did we lose you?
oh, back here. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, well, thank
The
you.
fish love you so much, and I look forward to learning some more. Thank you, Father
Thank
Fish.
you. Yeah, come on back next week or the week after. Show us how you're doing, and by all means, get over on the show. There's
Absolutely.
somebody
That
there would love to see what you're doing.
I've sort of had a high observance alert. I've been really watching the behaviors in the fish, just because I'm trying not to just add chemicals,
Yeah,
but so now I can get around to the other things like getting on the
perfect.
show, getting on your website, and ordering some
Look,
plants.
you
But
bet.
thank you so
Look forward
much.
to it. Thank you so
Thank you,
much
Father
for
Fish.
coming out.
Bye bye. See you again.
Bye for now. Okay, who do we have here? Can you turn your camera sideways? There we go. Wonderful.
Oops.
Hi there. Who are we talking to?
Chris
Chris.
Gonzalez in Bradenton, Florida.
Oh my goodness. John just came up from Bradenton. He's
Oh,
right
really?
here. Yeah.
Anyway, I just found out about you a few months ago, and I started a couple tanks, and this is what I got going on here. I've got
Wow.
a 55 gallon.
Okay.
All
That
right.
is so cool.
And I just started a new one, and I'm waiting on plants I think you shipped yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah, and today, yeah, they probably
And,
went out yesterday. You should get them tomorrow.
and they're going to go in this tank here. It's a 20.
Nice. Nice.
So anyway, I've been keeping fish for 50 years.
Wow.
And I've got many other tanks, but not deep substrate with your dirted bottom.
Well, how's it going? How do you feel about it?
I like it. I like the low maintenance because what I've got in the other room is an incredible amount of maintenance.
Right.
I've got some saltwater tanks.
Oh my. Now you can do the same thing with saltwater, but you do not need to put the dirt in. If
And
you
then I
will go
also
out to the
got,
beach, go out to the beach, go out in the water and get sand, wet, raw sand, and put that in your tank. Also get some rocks, some of the coral, the coral rock, what am I thinking about?
Oregano.
The fossil rock.
I actually did that a few years back, and we took native seahorses
Oh yeah.
and pipefish and
Right.
some grass, and
Yeah.
it did well, but then it just progressed into corals and everything else.
Right. You can add that sand though, and that'll help the coral as well because it'll
Okay.
bring the microfauna in that they feed on.
Okay. Well, anyway, I just wanted to say hello, and I appreciate all the advice.
Well, thank
and
you
I
so much.
watch
Where
every
are
video.
you in Bradenton, Chris?
What's that?
Where in Bradenton do you live?
I live in the Cortez area, out near Anna Maria Island.
Oh, how nice.
Yep.
How
Near Starfish Market.
near Starfish Market, right?
I go there frequently.
Well, I'm sure John will see you there.
All right. Well, tell him to look me up.
He does too. Thank you, Chris, so much.
All right. Thank you.
Bye for now.
Bye.
All right. Who do we have here?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Turn your camera sideways.
Is that good?
No, turn your, there you go. Let's see if that'll work. Well, it's not making any difference. That's okay. We'll just go with what we got.
Sorry about that. Maybe.
There it is. Perfect.
There we go.
Perfect. Oh, look at this. You're Johnny? Johnny.
Yep. Johnny from
Okay.
Kansas City.
From Kansas City. How nice.
Yes, sir.
The plants in the background.
I like all the plants in the background too. Are they growing in the tank? Are they rooted in the
Yeah,
tank?
this been set up for like probably 3 months now. Got the valves spread now. There's got some shooters running now. Down right there. That's a new one.
Oh yeah. Looking
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, originally this was meant for this minnow, but he started getting mean towards everybody, so I just had
Right.
to get this for himself.
You caught him live? Did you catch him wild?
No, he's actually a feeder. I felt bad, so I got him from Petco.
Yeah. Cool. The shiner.
Expensive shiner now.
Yeah, right. Nice. Ah,
Yeah, eventually I'll add some valves here to take advantage of this dirt.
yep.
Yep. Then I got myself this big fish bowl with
Oh,
a bed,
wow.
some
Oh,
floaters.
cool.
Yeah.
With some
Got some
fern on it. Yeah, the Nubia.
low light tetras.
Look at that. Very
Thank
cool.
you. Yep. And my last one, this big one, not planned or anything, but because I got a turtle. Turtles are messy.
They are.
Yeah, his name is
Nice.
Sheldon.
Little slider with goldfish. Very cool.
Yep. Well, I'll leave you to it, Father Fish.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yep, you're a real inspiration. Thank you so much. Keep doing what you're doing.
Well, thank you. Bye, bye for now. Okay, I want to introduce you to John. I'm going to turn the camera toward him and let him tell you a little bit about what he's doing, what brought him to Maryland from Bradenton, and what we're trying to achieve here. John, welcome.
Thank you. Well, my name is John Vandermark, and I've been a friend of Father Fish for probably 10 years. I met him at the Venice Aquarium Society. Basically, I've come up to help Father Fish with the business, improve the quality of the audio, the video, some of the topics, and grow the business. As far as my fish keeping, I started fish keeping when I was about 8 years old, had the normal catastrophe of not knowing that the chlorinator needed to be put in the water. So I've gone through the learning curve like everybody else. I started doing planted tanks, simple ones in the early 80s. I tried much earlier with plants, and Father Fish and I were talking about the fish books in the 60s and 70s. They didn't want to do any water changes, and the filtration was pretty crude, and they wanted to use gravel, and it just didn't work well. And then they came out with under gravel filters, which was even worse. And eventually you kind of got frustrated, and you let the mold build up in the gravel, and the plants would start to live. And that's very similar to what Father Fish has done. I started the planted tanks more actively in the early 1980s. I had a 120-gallon tank that I converted to a planted tank, and eventually moved into HO fluorescent bulbs, and picked up a duplex CO2 regulator and converted it so it would run off a regular CO2 tank. So I was running CO2 and had pretty good success with the plants. Eventually the tank started to bow noticeably, and I was concerned that it was going to pop loose. So I donated the tank to some people who had reptiles. And that's kind of a little overview on the fish. I did take a trip down to Peru on the Amazon for 5 days in early 2000 to collect angelfish. So I'm kind of interested in the hobby in many aspects.
Wonderful. Well, we're excited about you being here, John. They're really looking forward to being able to step up our game with your support.
And
All right.
I think Father Fish has a great channel.
Well, it's a lot of fun, isn't it? Okay, let's see who's here. Can you read that? I can't read that. Whoever it is doesn't have their camera on.
This one is Johnny B.
Johnny, have you got a camera and a mic?
All right. And this one is Moshi Moskowitz.
Okay, let's see who's here. Turn your camera, turn your volume off, Mosh. Whoever it is doesn't have their camera on. This one is Johnny B. Johnny, have you got a camera and a mic? All right. Mosh, you're live. Is Moshi Moskowitz. Okay, let's see who's here. Mosh, turn the volume off on your
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, the volume is on your YouTube. Turn it off. Johnny, have you got a camera and a mic? That's better. Now turn your camera sideways. There we go. Oh,
Hey, Father Fish, can you hear me?
yes. Okay, let's see who's here. I'm getting feedback from you.
Can you hear me?
Okay, it's not too bad. Yeah, let's see what you got
Not
there.
sure if I can
Mike.
figure this out.
Just turn the volume off on your
Turn your
YouTube.
camera sideways.
Is
that-
Father Fish, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, let's see who's here.
All right. Am I good? I can't hear you. That's the problem.
Yeah, you're good. Turn your camera sideways. Yeah, let's see what you got there.
If I can figure this out. All right. So.
Okay, we're having trouble with.
No sound. I'm using two different phones. The one that I'm on camera here, I can't hear anything, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay. All right, tell us what you got there. Can you hear me?
I can't figure this out.
You can't hear me.
On camera, I can't hear anything, so I'm not sure what's going on. Oh. All right.
Well, we can see your tank.
All right. So, I hope I'm being heard. I used to have a gravel tank here, and I switched it out. I left some of the gravel in, and I mixed it with some dirt. Put an inch of that, then maybe a little more than an inch, and then put a little, then put 2 inches of sand on top. Went to my local pond, exactly how you say, exactly what you say in your videos. Got some made resurrection jar, and put some leaf litter in here. And I didn't put all of it in yet. Going to work on that. I actually took this plant and this plant out of a local stream, and they seem to be growing very nicely. I did lose some fish recently. One of my angelfish had I forgot how to say it exactly, camelanus worms or whatever that's called, and so I'm in the middle of treating the tank with that. I also have these tetras here. Maybe you could help me out. I'm not sure what's going on. For a while now, when I had these white skirt tetras, they seem to get like off color a little bit. That one in the middle there has like a cloudy eye, and eventually they just die. Like it gets like all over their bodies, and they start breathing heavily, and then you just die. I have one there in the plant. You could see it there. It's struggling a little bit, breathing pretty heavily. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure how to treat it either. And that's pretty much it.
Can you get on the Discord channel? Can you hear me?
Eventually they just die. It's like all over their bodies, and they start breathing heavily, and then they.
Okay, I'm afraid we've lost them. Now, Johnny, can you come back? I want to get you back up. We missed you. You waited a long time, and then by the time we got to you, you were away. And then we brought somebody else up, and you disappeared. So come on, Johnny, come on back, and we'll get you up right away. You were already on. Yeah, come on back. Come on back, Johnny. I know you were, but we didn't have a chance to talk to you, I don't think, did we? He says I was already on. Let's see. I'm trying to get a wrench. Turtle has a. Oh, that was the. Okay. All right. I get it. I didn't understand. So you were up. Very good. Okay. All right. Where are we? Yes. Lazar. I don't know. What was your reply on my new vid, Lazar? I don't know that I did. About the sand getting black? Yes, I did. I thought that was real interesting. Lazar, I do not believe that it's a problem. I think it could just move forward. If whatever it is, it's organic, and it's. I don't believe it's going to hurt a thing. Just keep going forward. I think you're okay. Health problems. Yeah, Jory's asking Moshe to get on the shoal. Neil already put in my sand. Okay. Yeah, just keep moving forward. Put plants in it, Laser. Now it's fully soaked. Wanted to start up my tank and escape it. The stand turned black in some spots. Don't worry about that, Lazar. That is not a problem. It's probably just algae. It's not anything you need to worry about. It may be that your sand is not deep enough, and the soil is migrating up through it. So you might add another half inch of sand if it appears that that's the problem. Your cat drinks out of your tank. Now it's because the water's better, Rope. Under every piece of wood. It's under every piece of wood. What is that? Okay. Interesting. I'm trying to remember. I've seen that, and I'm trying to remember. I think what you need to do is get some more biological activity in there. Add a little more sand, get some plants in it, put a few fish in, just keep moving forward with it. I don't think you're in serious trouble. I think you just need to balance it out. Let's see if anybody is waiting. No. What time is it? Quarter of. We got about 10 minutes. 10, 12, 15 minutes. How many people are up? 120. 122. Not very clear. I used the tank to soak the wood, so no filter was installed. So the water was stagnant for oh, I see. Okay. Well, stagnant water clarifies. If you put a bubbler, a sponge filter in there, and let it just bubble. Let it sit there for a week or so. It'll clear up. Stagnant water does not stay stagnant unless there is persistent rotting material like the wood. So you might pull the wood out and give it a chance to stabilize. Ortega, what can I do if detritus worms appear in my freshwater tank? Put some fish in to eat them. They love them. It's perfect food. Count your blessings. That's a problem everybody would like to have. It means you're a brilliant fish keeper who's being successful beyond your ken. Join the chat. Yeah, you're welcome to come up and show us what you're dealing with, Lazar or Laser. Since the wood sunk fully, want to start scaping. He said, okay, change out. No, do not change the sand. The rotten sand will go away. Yes, it absolutely will. It will clear up. Ray Smoky, hello, hello. Ortega, Sucker Plant ready. Dog loves watching the fish. Anybody here? Nobody here. A messenger with message. Hi. One by one. The way we win the world. Still singing Johnny Campbell. Funny. Cornwall. Patience. Yes, absolutely. Patience. Will John be making a tank? John, you going to make a tank?
I will be making several tanks.
There you go. We're going to have John making tanks. Lazar, thank you, Father Fish. I can sleep in peace. Wonderful. Yeah, do not worry about it. It's not a problem. It'll clear itself up. Melissa, love from New Zealand. Sucker Plant Lady, remember to join the Father Fish Discord channel. Join the shoal. We need to post the link. Somebody post the link. If you will go to fatherfish.fish, fatherfish.fish has all of the links, I think, for everything. That's a good way to kind of get plugged in. Who is this? 3G looks like. Here we go. Hey,
Hey, Father
3G.
How are we doing this evening?
Good. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Looking good.
I came up to ask about the blue light. Is it beneficial or just if you like to look at it?
I think it's pretty.
I do too. I'm really digging it, but I don't know if there's any benefit to
I
bringing the
don't
blue
think
light.
so.
I mean, normally
Think of it as moonlight.
I would have it on this setting.
Right. Think of it as moonlight. Pretty angels.
I'm really liking the blue setting, and a lot of people say that it's. I've heard said that it's promotes algae growth. Is that
I
gonna
don't.
make it
I don't
make a
think.
difference
I
in the
don't know.
deep
I've
substrate?
used it. It does not promote plant growth. I'll give you that. I do not believe it promotes algae growth, but it is possible that that it reduces the ability of plants to grow, which might cause a rise in nitrates that would trigger algae growth. So, yeah, that's certainly a possibility. Tank
Okay.
looks nice. I like the discus.
Thank you, thank you. You see the lone Congo tetra in the middle, albino.
Oh yeah. Oh, how pretty. Yes.
Well, I love those things. Beautiful fish.
The Congo is one of my all-time favorite fish. I think it's regal.
Mine also. I
Can you
really
zoom
love
in a little bit on the
it.
Congo Tetra?
Can you get tight on it with your camera? The disc is right in the way. That's funny. Yeah, there he is. Everybody's hogging the cam. Look at him. Ah,
Very regal fish.
yeah, they are, aren't they?
And I mean, you know, it's not coming off. And I do have a blue light on, but without the blue light on, they have a bluish hue to them. The albinos do,
Oh, right.
like a pearlescent.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
And, just mainly
They're
want to
nice
come up
angels.
and ask about the blue. Those are some of my babies. I've grown them up and getting ready to
Cool.
pair them up to some new breeders.
Koi angels. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I keep them in with the discus to make the discus be greedy.
Right.
They teach those discus how to get after it.
Yep. Yep.
So.
Yeah, discus almost never are found with angels.
Is that right?
Yeah, in the wild.
Yeah.
But they're from the same kind of environment. It's just odd.
Yeah, just different areas. The gentleman you had on the other night was very interesting.
He was talking, wasn't that wonderful?
Wasn't he a great guest?
Oliver, yeah, that was incredible.
Wonderful. I just ate it up. I couldn't get enough.
I know. And he was good to go. I mean, we could have kept him going for another hour, I think.
He legitimately looked like he was having fun.
I think he was. I think he had a good time. He's over on Discord. He's been sharing a lot there, and he's helping us with our book. So we're real excited about that.
Awesome. Like I say, it was wonderful. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Thank you. I like the tank. Very nice.
Back on out of here.
Thank you.
Love what you do. Keep up the good work.
Appreciate it. Thanks. Bye for now. All righty. How we doing time-wise here? Getting down to it.
8:55.
Got a few more minutes. We can do one or two more if you still want to come up. Feel free. Let's see. Who's somebody? Oh, Lazar talking about it's Lazar, it's going to clear itself up. I promise you, it will not be a problem. You need air in there, a couple of sponge filters. That'll solve the problem. Oh. Tanks are not big enough to have angelfish. Yeah, they are wonderful, aren't they? I was just talking to a friend today in Venice who raises angels and always has wonderful ones. So we're going to try to get him to send some up to me. RC says we have a few more hours. I'll fall asleep. Funny, yawning, right? I know. Homemade sauce and homemade pasta. Ooh, talking my language. Gonna set up a 15-gallon. Nice, Andre. Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, we did 85,000 subscribers in 2023. And we have already done 100,000 since the end of November. That's 2 months. So we're going to do, I think we'll do at least 500,000.
We're going to knock it out of the park.
Yeah, if we can figure out, if we can get the formula right, it's going to be pretty exciting. George Aquatics. Been keeping fish tanks for 7 years, but listening has increased my knowledge in the hobby, and also growing plants. Going to use your knowledge to redo all my tanks. Bravo, George. Appreciate it. Let's get you. We need to get you a wrench. You got it. Nice to have you with us, George. Brian Borbo put pond material in my tank. Now I got mystery snails growing. Oh, you bet. Mysteries are wonderful. I just lost my picture here. What I touched
You
something.
did something because I'm still up.
Yeah, well, we're still live. I just lost the screen. Now I got a 91440. I hit a button.
Comment that the microphone gets shoved into your neck and then you're muffled.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That could be. That could be. We're back. Yeah, I've got it on my neck. I probably ought to have it on the sweater. I will make that change
Thank you for the feedback.
next week. Yeah, anything like that, I really want to know because I can't tell. 200K, I know, Lazar. It's amazing, isn't it? Microphone kept getting shoved in your neck and I get muffled. Let me see, I can move it. Well, the other thing is I was scratching. It was irritating me, I guess. I was pulling at it. That should be better.
Father fish takes a little while to adapt to new technology.
Really? Should I allow the aerial roots of my giant pothos to grow down into the substrate? Will it choke out? Yes, it will. It'll choke out everything eventually. Yeah, you want to control it. The orange fish with a great face. It's a peacock cichlid from Lake Victoria, I believe.
Tell him we'll post a picture.
He's very pretty. Yeah, we got a picture to post. We need to find it. Let's see. Plant bundle. Make sure to buy the plant bundle, says James. You bet. It is a heck of a good deal. That's what's in this tank. This is all plant bundle, with the exception of one sword. And it's been in there since Thursday, 1 week today. 1 week, that's 1 week today in this tank. None of my plants have died. I got from Father Fish, says Lee. It's a great deal. Bravo. And if they do, I replace them. I mean, what kind of a deal is that? You can't lose.
Go back to the question.
Oh, my word. Look at this. We just got a 50-pound donation from Carolus Gurkus. Wanted to say thank you so much for your revolutionary work. Previously, I had so many problems with my aquarium. You saved me a headache. Now it's going fine. Let's get to 1 million subs. All love from Lithuania. Thank you so much for, well, it's 50 euros, I guess. Whatever that is. Thank you.
About $60.
Yeah, really. Thank you, Corelia. That's very kind of you. Very generous.
You had a question a few up about how many Corydoras you could keep in a 6-foot tank. And I would say, how many can you afford?
Yeah, like that. 100 would be a good start. And just go up from there. What you need to do is get them breeding. Which reminds me, we really do need to do a video on breeding cories. Because it's not all that hard to do. The thing to remember is that cories are like a lot of other fish. One of the things they love to eat more than anything else is eggs. So you have to watch them. They spawn in the morning and they lay their eggs on the side of the glass, typically early in the morning. So you always want to check your glass early. Now, if you see eggs, use a razor blade and scrape them off into a net. Then you can move them into a hatching tank, which will have the identical same water and nothing else except maybe a sponge filter. Then you start feeding them. And more about that later. Oh, the conversation continues. In the shoal, you bet it does. All right, I think we're out of time here. Nice to be with you all.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, this is always a fun thing to do. I'm so glad we started doing show and tell. Who is this? Who is this?
This is Rope Sandar.
Rope sneaking
Hey,
in on us. Nice to see you.
Hey, I thought I would ask you real quick. So a lot of my tanks, I've told you I got MTS, and I want to wait to show them until I get them planted better. But this is kind of a plant overflow tank. It's a little 10-gallon, and it just has guppies in it, so that there's a ammonia cycle. But I've got this algae in the bottom that's like this. I don't know. It's almost like sand itself, and I don't really know what to make of it. I thought I'd throw it at you.
Yeah, I can't tell what I'm looking at.
Yeah, it looks just like
Laser.
the sand, doesn't it? But that's all algae. That the snails
Get
are
up
on.
real tight, right up to it. Get right on it.
See that layer of sand, and then right on top of it.
You mean the little red or orange?
The fuzzy stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Look at the back, all the way
Yeah,
in the
it's
back.
pretty. I like it.
Yeah, it is kind of cool, but I
Yeah,
wasn't sure. I've never seen anything like that, so.
I haven't either. Like,
Well, hey, there's a first time for everything.
yeah, listen, I'll probably sell for $25 a polyp.
Okay.
Protected for all you for.
I would say more plants.
All right. Well, you just have a good evening.
Bless you. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah. Bye for now.
Bye. That's funny. Yeah, anything that's new and different is something to be excited about and not afraid of. So keep that in mind as you develop these wonderful new natural aquariums in which nature itself is in control and brings you joys and wonders beyond your imaginings. Bless you all. Wonderful to have you with us. Good to be here. See you Sunday evening. Be sure to watch some videos. Everybody's hung up on the shorts, and nobody's watching the videos. And we've got a lot of magnificent videos. Yeah, just spread the word about all the videos. Love you all. See you Sunday night at 6. Bye for now.